everyone. If anybody's here, we'll see how long it takes for people to show up. But here I am. This is Nguhstream. Yeah, let's prop it up with a water bottle, and then I'll scooch it this way. Nice. Yeah. All right, here we are.
Yep.
Let's see. How can I bring the chat up? Is this the chat? I want to.
I've never done livestream before. I do not know.
All right, cool. Well, hopefully it's actually live. You should check on your phone to make sure if it's
That's
actually live.
That's a good idea.
Because I know, since we had that suspicious little waiting thing on there, it told us that we had to do it on May 30th, and May 30th is
a month ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Okay.
So if you just go to
Schwa.
the Agma Schwa and see if that works.
Oh, look,
we got
it's right
someone.
Here.
Hey,
Awesome.
there we go.
Good.
Nice.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay, people are starting to show up. Cool. Hello, everyone. Again, I am This
I'm
is
Simulanger.
Yes.
Or David. That's my real name. Yeah.
Face reveal moment.
True.
Yeah. So we are here on the campus of Arizona State University, because that's apparently where all these chill live streams happen. I don't know if you were around a couple years ago, but I did one with Babalingua here in this exact particular location. So
second in a long running series.
Yeah, long running series. So I don't know. Yeah. So I guess we'll just be here. Just we'll chat with you guys and with each other.
Yeah.
What if people said, oh, there it goes.
Okay.
We're very professional here. Very extremely professional. Yes.
I cannot read anything that's...
My SIM card went out, but it worked 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
That's tragic. That's very tragic. Good luck. It's me from the other day on Nguhcraft, Agma. Oh, it's my fake cousin. Hello, my fake cousin, Agma. I hope you like my new railroad system, because I fixed it to comply with United Nations standards.
Oh, it's in Russian.
Yeah. And then we got Kate. How's it going, Kate?
Oh, Kate the Pan. Let's go.
Correct. Kate the Pan Plate, straight from the Big Lang Zone.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nice.
indeed. It also it does that sometimes. It magically works again in 10 minutes.
All right.
I relate with that.
Good.
I'm fantastic.
It's going
How's
pretty
it going?
good.
Yes.
It's going pretty good.
You want to describe
Can
the
you
Arizona?
know about the Piraha language?
I do know. Yes. Piraha. Cool language.
Yes.
Special language. Extremely small phonology. Some may say the smallest, though I would personally argue for Central Rotokos.
Some may say it breaks linguistics.
Yes.
Others may disagree.
Yeah. Thinks a good old thing called recursion.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But obviously it exists, so...
Yeah.
You know, Tux says... I have
a first conlang question.
Yes. I have an unfinished conlang I was going to submit to the first two circuses. Can I submit it to the third one? Yeah, I mean, as long as you comply with the rules, the various rule changes that are incorporated into the third circus, then yeah, go for it. Like, no problem with that. Like, why not? Just, as long as it's not an already existing submission, then go for it.
About the a posteriori content. So, yes, the answer is yes, there are more plans. The problem is that one of the reasons I kind of got burnt out about that series, like when I was doing it a few years ago, or like a year and a half ago, I'm not sure, was because, like, I think I stopped at phonological evolution. But the thing is that, like, the series was all about, like, how to go from a priori conlang to a posteriori conlanging, because, like, there are, like, important differences in, like, how it's, like, easier or harder to do it. But basically like the difference between like doing phonological evolution in an a priori versus a posteriori is kind of like the same difference with like grammatical evolution, and that was going to be the next video. So the video would just be like restating everything. So it'll probably be way shorter, and I'll probably like move on to the scripts video. Yeah, that's my explanation. So yes, but yeah, but it's mostly done.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Pile it on.
That was, yeah.
And then we got BA. We're gonna pretend that's how it's pronounced, saying, "Howdy, how's y'all's day?" Pretty good. It's hot out. We're currently sitting outside. It's probably about 109 degrees out. Good times.
Times. There's okay, if the language is only mildly uncanny, but if the story is extremely cursed, is it still a cursed conlang?
Oh, the story of how it evolved to that point.
The story of how it evolved. So like with the proto-lang thing, probably.
I think that, yeah, I mean, everything is up to your interpretation, you know? It's all about the presentation and how you present everything. So if it is like the evolution of how things got to a certain point that is going to be the thing that makes us go, oh God, why? Then, you know, yeah, go for it. Just I'm interested to see.
Do we know the Hamshets? I do not know this language.
I never heard of that one either.
Tell us.
Yeah, I would definitely like to know, because I do not have any recollection of that at all.
Irrational number cursed conlang. I'm excited for that.
Oh shit. Oh
Pass
dang.
Math major.
Oh yep. Yeah, that I'm very interested to see for sure. Now what does it say? Me and Nomnock are making our cursed conlangs together. Don't want to spoil too much. Yeah, okay, that is the comment you were saying. Yeah. Kate says, God, it's 88 outside. It's awful. I couldn't imagine 109. To be fair, though, it's not humid. Or at least it's not very humid. There's a difference between, you know, like humid, like heat in, say, like Georgia, you know? Like that 88 in like Georgia or Florida or something is going to be like hell, even compared to 109 in Arizona, unless like a storm had just happened. And there aren't any storms in June, so I think 109 here, it's probably like how a humid 80 feels, you know, in the southeast. I don't know. That's
I'm from the northeast, and this is like very bad. But since we're in the shade, it's mostly fine. And I've had a week in Arizona, like to get used to it. But
the previous days were much worse than today too. So you had like a real good intro to the Arizona summer experience, getting freaking 115 degrees, 111, 112. Today is pretty lucky, only being, say, 109. You know, at that point, it's an only. Yeah. Kate says, yeah, it's hell. It's humid for Georgia.
Oh, what is 109 in Celsius? We normal in Taiwan. Yeah, accurate. Okay, someone answering.
88 is 88.31. That sounds about right. I know once you get past 105 degrees Fahrenheit, you're in the 40s Celsius. So I don't know the exact number, but it's probably like 42 or 43. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Something like that. Yeah. Wait, we got a saying. I want to make a conlang for the contest, but I have no experience with it, so I'll just watch. Hey, I mean, if you don't, this could be your start, you know, why not start now? You got until September 15th. That's like 3 months, you know, watch a bunch of conlang videos, watch other people's submissions, you know, I want you, yeah.
Yeah, you.
Specifically you. No. Oh, there it goes.
No, honestly, like the proliferation of like conlang YouTube content is like, just like I've been seeing on my like For You page or whatever, like skyrockets with every conlang criticism just because of all of the showcases.
No, it's
awesome.
So like literally, I feel like last year's circus with, you know, adding 120 plus conlang related videos to YouTube, probably, you know, that probably had like a significant like percentage increase on the total number of conlang videos that exist in general. So
no, I used to be able to like be able to like watch every conlang video on YouTube and like
Yeah,
keep up with them,
exactly.
and now like
It's like,
I just
I just
can't
rewatched
watch
Conlang
them.
Critic for the 4th time in a row. Here I am.
Exactly.
It's 2019. Okay, that's it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The only like conlang showcases I remember being on YouTube when I like published my first video, which was like conlang showcase,
Yeah.
was like the Wordians.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like Mondigo.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then that was it. So.
Yeah, exactly. And then
And
then
yours.
just Conlang Critic. And
so
and I mean that's how it was when I started too.
Yeah.
And you know, I just wanted to. When I decided to start my channel, I was like, you know what? These people aren't silly enough. I wanna get trolling
Mission
up in
success.
here, you know. And here we are.
Success.
Exactly. Kate says, maybe I'll do better than 42nd place. Oh God. I mean, yes, and also there's probably going to be even more submissions than last time, so that, you know, getting higher positions on there. Well, I don't know, because it's going to be democratically based this time for like the first round, you know? It's just the quest of getting into the top 30 before you get actually like judged by us. So it's going to be a whole different vibe this time as to like, you know, which ones are going to make it into those finalists, you know? Do you support the LG HD TV community?
Is this another acronym, or is it just a misspelling?
No,
Does this mean something?
You know, like the TV company LG.
LG, yeah.
LG HD TV.
Oh my God! How did I not?
Certified linguists here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The LG HD TV community. We always express our support.
Oh, someone was making the I don't even know how to pronounce that next
God.
letter.
I'm awake because I was making. Oh.
Is that an IPA? The start
think,
of C?
I think. Oh yeah. What the heck? What is that C with like the
thing on
anti-Ogonek on it? Like what is that?
Yeah.
It's like an anti-Sadia. I don't even.
Kung Long.
Yeah. Okay, I need to time it right, so I'm submission 69 again. Yeah, I mean, you better get working then. There's already been a couple submissions like already put in. It's in fact someone made a submission literally like the day of, like they had everything except for like the translation ready and must have just edited the translation.
Was it have you watched it? Was it themed? Like
No, it was just a curse language, yeah. I mean, it would have been pretty hard to make the entire thing with one of the themes that they would have only found out about within a 24-hour period, so it makes sense, makes sense. Have you guys ever done world building?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's go world building.
I mean, you know, like most of the conlang showcases that I do talk about the world building, considering they all take place in the same world, and I have a comic that takes place in said world, which, you know, even though there's only like 1.5 episodes of that comic out, you know, I would say it contains at least things pertaining to the world building that is discussed quite significantly in all of those beautiful works of art.
Mine too, except mine is the comic. Unfortunately, comics are cool. Yeah.
Let's see, what do we have here?
Why are we using the vertical format?
I think it says something about filming this on a phone. I think maybe when I was like clicking on doing the live recording, it just decided to force it into vertical orientation right when I was starting.
We have no choice.
I've done a horizontal live stream on a phone before, so whatever. And it says IPA keyboard baby. What about it though? It still doesn't. Okay. Hello, Mr. Schwa.
What time is Irona right now?
What time?
4:24.
Nice. Yep. 4:24. So close.
Because I couldn't understand my own phone's numeral military time.
Oh God, it's both. You have it on both. Oh no, it is. That's pretty good.
That's fine. Arabic numeral, military time in Italian.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, we missed a few. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Schwa. Does measuring something in imperial feet mean I'm counting in base 12? Counting is a loaded term in that case. You may be indeed kind of counting, it's more of like a sub-base, but it's not even, it's like maybe linguistically, in like spoken utterance, a foot being considered 12 of inches. I'm just gonna say no. It's complicated, but no. You're still using base 10 because you just used the number 12 written as 1, 2.
If you are in the United States, you have the unique ability to think in 3 bases: 12, 60,
yeah, 12, 60,
and 10.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can think in it. It doesn't mean that we're
3
writing
times
in
as
it.
good. Definitely, that's what that means.
Exactly.
Yeah. YouTube is just thirsting for shorts and vertical content.
They really are.
True.
They really are.
You know, I should make some shorts.
Personally, I support the LG barbecue community. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. Very, very, very good. Gross. It's almost...
military time. You're right. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I should not have referred to it that way.
Oh shit. You're
I
right.
formally atone.
Ah.
That's my fault.
Truly. I wonder, like,
Yeah.
that's... I always forget about that. For non-Americans, fun fact, we call it military time in the U.S. because since the military is around the globe,
The sun never sets.
The sun never sets.
American.
Yeah. There you go. That lesbian gay barbecue community. Yup.
This definitely exists. Yeah.
Imagine still being in Sunday. Okay, Alice.
That's crazy.
Certified New Zealand moment. I got you. I love barbecue. Yum and Discord emoji tags. Show love for our barbecue.
I love using Discord emoji tags when the emoji doesn't show up.
Yeah.
It's like we transferred to pictures and now we're transferring back to words.
Yeah, because it contains the implication of the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
The picture, the mimetic information is just
Becoming more meta
contained.
with every moment.
Yeah, that's another level of like separation. Oh God, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I forget they do not work here. Lamau. What doesn't work here? I don't even.
Will you Americans help save Taiwan when China goes?
Oh my God. When they go cray.
Unfortunately,
Help us all.
this is not
Help us all.
a decision to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got really any say in that. Please start the CCC3 with, I'm a bit excited, because the episode is the first in a few ways.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could. Slightly conflicts with my whole like dramatic kind of top hat, like welcome, but I could walk in the circus outfit, black background, and just give my best Jan Measley impression.
A spit lane? That's sick. That's so cool.
Oh God.
What are like is it based on the different types of spit or like the different occasions when you would spit or like describe it?
Do we get is like the manner of articulation a spittoon or something? Like
What's a spittoon? Is this a thing?
The like the salty spittoon, how tough are you? Like okay, like a spittoon is how do I describe this? It's a jar that you spit in.
Oh, interesting.
Like in Old West movies, there will be like the old man out on the porch, and he'll say some kind of yeehaw stuff, and then it'll go and just like spit like cartoonishly spit into a jar, and it makes the jar like bounce back because of how high velocity the spit was. That's a spittoon. It is the container of spit.
I did not know that.
It's
New word.
Terrifying to think about.
Yeah, what do they do with the jars?
Yeah.
That's my question.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
How regularly do they clean their spittoons?
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing where I was just reading a book where like there was like a witch and like she got like some of the person's like hair or blood or something, you know, and then they can do some potion. But what if someone stole your spittoon? It's like stealing your soul.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's got all of your soul contained in it.
Yeah.
You're done for after that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, thoughts
on
that's on yeah. Got or wait, is that Retroflex? Is that the Retroflex
it's
one,
or
is that the Palatable?
It's the good one. Sorry.
Okay. Incorrect. There's only one proper tail to put on an end symbol, and that is of course the Agma, the Ngma, the Nga.
No, but what about Agma and Enya?
Okay, that's true. That's true. My wife is Enya Schwa, and together we are Enya Schwa, according to Maz. So okay, I'm fine with that. I accept that. Good stuff. Of course, you know you can't be treasonous against. You know, don't betray me like that.
I pronounced the Agma as Agma. So like my phonology professor once. Just like, what are you?
my professor pronounced it that way. That's
really?
That's why I chose it. Yeah, that's why I used that as the name and not Ngma Schwa, because my professor wrote it as Agma, pronounced it as Agma. It treated it like that was like the default, and I was like, you know what, a cool combination of symbols and a cool name would thus be Agma Schwa. And also, if you type in Agma on Wikipedia, it still takes you to the Nga. It's still the velar nasal. It says Agma or Angma, you know. So it's an official one. Some people apparently legit use it, and I guess I'm now one of them by force. So
cool. I am actually a CIA front account.
Oh,
interesting.
You know,
that's why they're not on. That's why they're not in Sunday anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Pretending to be from New Zealand as an excuse to use military time.
The growing popularity of the questionable party in the kingdom of Kiaoshan. This is I can't tell if this is real or.
That is a message of propaganda from the queen of Kiaoshan, Marcy Sheikha.
I see.
And as an official Bezuv of Kharslasia, I must say that I am neutral as to the internal political affairs of the kingdom of Kiaoshan.
Water, saliva, and middle spittoon clumps. Oh, this is the phonology of the spelling. Awesome. Middle spittoon.
Spittoon. Oh God.
Gumsmuck, but way more horrible.
Terrible.
I do not know what gumsmuck.
Well, gumsmack is the one.
I was pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah, no.
That's
gumsmack.
why it didn't register for me.
Yeah, no, it's spelled with a Q.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. No, gumsmack is terrifying. I rewatched my video like a month ago, and it hit freshly again. It's rough. What was y'all's first experience making a conlang? Oh, you want to go first?
Sure. Well, I think for many conlangers, you don't know you're making a conlang when you first make conlang. So, same for me. The first one I made was like, I had like some world building project that I had been doing for like years and years, with like different cultures, and obviously it kept like changing and stuff. But there was one kind of big area in this world called Achan, which was kind of like a deserty place, and so I made the language Chani, which was actually based off of, I was like really obsessed with Dune, and so There was like
Nice.
one of the big cities in that area is called Hawat, it's like Luffy or Hawat, and then there's like Chani has 2 A's, but it's like, I guess it was probably because of the character Chani in Dune. So I made that, but then it was bad. But then I started to make the proto-lang of it, Teriani, which was my first conlang that I put on YouTube. So, I mean, I went through like a bunch of other languages like in intervening years, which were kind of all just like variations on Chani. And Chani was like originally just like Malgache, like the language of Madagascar, or the biggest language of Madagascar, like mixed with like, I don't remember, but mixed with Indonesian maybe, something like that. But
nice. My first experience making a conlang, well, I created various like kind of fake like alphabets, you know, literally just like 1-to-1 like codes essentially of just English. And when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I was like, look, I made a language. And you know, like all my parents and stuff were like, wow, that's so cool. And I figured that was literally all that a language entailed as a you know, like a young child. But then, you know, I started learning Spanish in like 6th grade, and then I kind of learned what language actually was. And then in 8th grade I started creating ancient Pakoyan, which is a language that was supposed to have been spoken in ancient times in Elfwonk. You know, again, same world as all my languages that you see on the channel today. You know, the comic, blah blah blah. This was a language that's supposed to be spoken there, and I realized after I'd been working on it for a little bit that I had literally just recreated Spanish, because I was an 8th grader and I was just learning Spanish. So I recreated Spanish, but just with different words. It was essentially like a relax of Spanish with like verb conjugations working the same exact way and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna scrap this. I kept a few like base like kind of vocabulary words and translated that later on into Arodjun. And then I made the original version of Arodjun for a school project my senior year of high school. For like I don't remember what the project was about, but I was able to select and do making a language and making a PowerPoint presentation on it. And the original version of what would become Arodjun was called Nguhstream, which was Nguhstream for people language. Yeah, like, oh wow. But it was really clunky. It was really like a kitchen sink kind of deal, where it was like just as I wanted it to be as different from English as possible, and so every time I found some element of how English worked, I just did it the opposite way. And some elements of that still shine through in the current version of Arodjun, like the word order in Arodjun is verb, object, subject, you know, like I wanted that to be like as different from English's SVO as possible. But a lot of the other things that were like just comically and you know, unnaturalistically different than English, I toned down and revamped completely in several cases. So Nguhstream is like, the root words are still recognizable, but everything else other than the root words is like completely unrecognizable between Nguhstream to Arodjun. But technically, Arodjun is just a later stage of the same project, so you could say that it's the same. I don't know, but that was the long tail, decade-long tail of my first conlanging experience. Yeah. Good times. It ain't a Nguhstream without Bionicle being mentioned.
Oh, well, now it's mentioned.
It has been mentioned. Dang. Yes. My Elfwonk world started out basically as a Dog Days, as a Bionicle fanfiction, essentially, of the Toamari plotline in specific, and Denny knows that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I see you dodging the important... Wait, what were the important questions? The
me?
stuff about the CIA?
Or is it about the Kingdom of Kyaosen?
What are your complete thoughts on the top secret Pine Gap CIA base in Alice Springs, Australia?
Excuse me?
I have zero thoughts about that. It's almost like my mind has been wiped.
I'm going to refer you to our PR director.
speaking about high velocity,
Oh no.
supersonic sounds. You have to move the part faster than sound. I'm so excited to hear what this is.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
excited to hear this.
exactly.
It's gonna be
Englishy,
fascinating.
buddy, widdly, y after every constant. Okay,
English, but with
that's like did it go to go to the goose to the geek?
oh
Did
yeah.
it get for the gang?
God.
Footage. Did it get for the guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone
Certified
anyone else
conlang.
speaks did it get for the gang? Would it get to the gang?
I know what you're doing, but I can't. I'm not gonna do it myself.
Okay. Yeah.
It's funny though. It's nutty.
Ziggity, you mean Midwest Standard English? It's not even pronounced.
It's not even pronounced it. Agma Schwa, on record as a representative of the United States of
God.
America.
The presence of a pine gap.
Well, you know, I guess I am really the central authority after all. You know, the words out, like, I am
Dang.
the United States of America.
Cat's out the bag.
Spiderweb
That's
writing
cool.
system. Okay.
That's really cool.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
Nguhstream jump scare.
Ooh.
What's the... Okay.
You got... Yeah.
You act like a Nguhstream is bad.
Yeah, Sayo. No, I just had... Ha. Pranked.
Dang.
Get surprised.
No,
English hotspot mention.
What are y'all's favorite games?
Video games? I presume.
I presume that's what it means. So we can answer for both. I mean,
Yeah. I don't play many video games. I guess my favorite video games are Hollow Knight. Good one. Great game.
Great answer.
Maybe someday there will be a Silk Song. Minecraft, the classic. It's gotten me quite far in life. Civilization 5. Boom, take that.
Nice.
And I don't have any consoles or anything, so yeah.
Me neither. I once pranked one of my best friends who loves Hollow Knight. I was like, the Silk Song debut is out. He was like,
No. Oh, that's just cruel. That's that's animal cruelty right there.
So fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I also don't play that many video games, which is weird because I really love the idea of video games as a concept. I really like short narrative video games. If anyone knows the Bitsy game engine, I love Bitsy games. I've made a few Bitsy games actually. Other than that, I like Rain World.
I feel like I've heard of that.
It's very Hollow Knight-ish. They're very similar.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's
Nice. How do you say I love you in Santa? Well, you spelled it wrong. It's actually Santa with 2 A's at the end. So, I don't know. Maybe Santa speaks Danish or something. But no, I don't know. But it would definitely consist of a multiple of 3 components. Actually, it would probably be 6 because it contains both a subject and an object. It would begin with it would begin with a phrase, a sort of ho going egressive, and then be followed by one going ingressive. And of course, Santa speaks with over 400 tones because his mind is just way beyond anything that humans could possibly comprehend. But an approximation could be like, ho. There you go. Don't cite me on that, or Santa will find me. Don't tell the chimney man.
Please make a skibbity. Oh, didn't Etymology Nerd make a skibbity conlang?
Oh, did he?
I think I saw one of his shorts that was a skibbity conlang or something. I don't remember what he did. I don't remember what he did, unfortunately.
This is a language that consists only of skibbity, gyat, riz,
Yeah.
phantom tax.
Skibbity played
All of the
forwards and
above.
backwards.
Yeah.
at different speeds and pitches and yeah. Wear a sandwich hat.
Oh.
I don't know how to interpret that, but
Yeah.
okay.
Hi. Not sure how I'm here again. Hi, Dr. Kitten. Again. The cool kittens. That's cursed.
You guys know the movies The Cool Cat Saves the Kids?
That's The Cool Kittens now. That's the sequel.
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, the sequels. There's one about gun safety. There's one like
yeah.
Cool Cat. Yeah.
Cool Cat stops a school shooting.
Yeah,
or
something like that. Simulanger, how are you faring in the boiling wasteland known as Arizona?
Okay.
No, I'm doing fine. It took me a while to get used to it, but I'm fine. I honestly just like don't go outside that much. I had an Uber ride like from the airport my first day here, and I like asked the guy for like tips on the weather, and he was like, "Don't go outside." So I just haven't been going outside. But it sounded like the apocalypse or something. Like,
yeah. I mean, I'd say it's fair to say that like, I mean, we're in the shade right now, so it's different. You know, like it's probably 20 degrees cooler in the shade than it is in the sun. You know, because that's how the sun works. But yeah, only go outside in the evening or the morning.
Yeah.
Morning is better because morning is cooler than the evening. Have fun.
Yep.
Welcome to your final destination.
Oh god.
Hell.
Is this the state where the like Death Valley?
No,
is
that's-
a thing, right?
That's like
That's-
near the California-Nevada border.
Okay.
I don't remember whether it was in California or Nevada though.
Got it.
Yeah, one of those.
You're gonna be more impressed when you see the script. I don't remember which one that is.
Is that the spit language you're talking about
Maybe.
still?
Oh, no, the supersonic
one. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I'm very interested. The
Yeah.
script's gonna be pretty important if it's freaking supersonic.
Yeah, is it gonna be faster than light?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, really.
Yeah. How was this not announced on Cord?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe live streams from a phone are weird.
Oh, is it usually like auto announced?
Yeah, usually every time,
Oh.
like even if it's a live stream, it's set up so that it like automatically goes on. If it didn't automatically go
Interesting.
on, I just actually have no idea why, and I literally assumed that it would. So, welcome to the exclusive club of people who found out about this anyway.
Awesome. That's sad. I accidentally made so hard to see the digraphs. Dot on top of A, I think.
That's an acute. Yeah, an acute
Oh, really?
mean
Okay.
both 1 I
I.
and 6 C. Oh no.
Nice.
Okay, I'd love to see the explanation of that.
United States of America.
America.
Nice. Hotspot, the overtaking.
My favorite YouTuber. Hello.
Awesome.
Thank you. Robot recording Conlang. Yes?
I don't understand the recording part, but the robot part sounds really cool.
Yeah. Y'all played Chance of Sonar. It's a
Oh, one of my good friends recommended me that game. I haven't
I've
played
heard
it
of
yet,
it.
though.
Was that one of
Yeah.
the ones that Jan Measley talked about in that like games about language video?
I do not remember. Could be.
Because I've heard the name before, but no, I have not played it. It would be cool to play it.
Yes.
We're precisely the target audience.
Yes, that's true. Have we played... Oh, so there's the same question. Sethian. I don't know what Sethian is.
No, I don't know what that is either.
Etymology nerd is awesome. Very true. I like when I was in high school. I did this like I helped found this like linguistics like for high school organization online, and like etymology nerd just like even before he was like on YouTube just like helped us out. He was
That's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, I got to like Discord DM with the guy.
Nice.
It's very cool.
I'm surprised he's not in Big Lang yet.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe
have
he
we
is,
invited
but
him?
Just like really
I don't know. I don't know. We should though.
Yeah.
Um,
Fringe in Cornish is now
in Cornish
Der-
with a K. I'm scared.
It's so hard to see. Detergent.
Detergent. Oh
Nice.
god. Like, wait, detergent? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh.
Detergent? Like with a...
Nice.
Interesting.
Speaking of...
I was... I mean, it's pretty indistinguishable
That
from a
makes
stroke
sense.
after a certain point.
Both, oh god, both of you make two simple conlangs and translate the sentence, the Mwabodo stole my chicken nuggets into the language. On the spot?
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
Wait, we both have to make two simple conlangs, or like, we both make one?
Both make two simple conlangs. Translate
this-
the Mwabodo stole my chicken nuggets into the
Yes.
language. Okay, let's see.
Oh god. We're just gonna be like, making stuff up. Okay. Justify
Trying to come up with
later.
like a... Yeah.
Yeah, just speak now, justify later.
Yeah, so
Wait,
someone
so
make
it's
cursed langs out of these
The
off-the-cuff sketches that
Yes.
we come up with.
the Mwabodo stole my chicken.
I'm gonna have to write this down afterward, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it in my head for now.
Too simple conlang. What's a simple conlang? So not cursed.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
harder.
Yeah.
Because cursed, you could just like.
Uh,
I was actually considering for the first or second cursed conlang circus,
uh-huh.
like, I had recorded this just like me just like making random noises for a minute, and then I was going to just make that my
Oh,
like
God.
start with the translation
Oh,
being
no.
that, and then make
and
my
then
explanation
craft
video.
the language out of the gibberish backwards.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's that's pretty good.
But I didn't end up. I made the original translation video. I didn't end up making that. So that's what I would have done here.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay, well, I feel like we're pretty behind on
Yeah.
the comments. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll do that after.
Yeah, well, we'll do that in a sec.
Okay.
Does like Warhammer 40k? I love orcs. I have never played it. No, I know there's a lot of lore and stuff to it, but I've never done anything with it.
Martial arts languages sounds cool.
That'd be cool. It's
Yes.
like a dance slang, but you hurt people, just like that punching language from the first circus. Those
Yes.
It's a pretty good one.
Are there optional themes? My favorite, I think, still remains the hat one.
What, K-bop?
Yeah.
Or okay, yeah.
I think so.
I mean, K-bop was like kind of the origin of cursed languages as like a
Yes.
as like a thing on the modern YouTube sphere, you know.
Yes.
I mean, when I saw it was his it was Jan Miseli's conlang critic on K-pop, and made me think like,
Oh, wait.
I could make a whole mess out of this.
No, I'm not thinking of that one. I was thinking of one of the ones for the first conlang circus. I don't know what it was. I was confusing it with the hat one, but I
Well,
obviously
Daniel
still love the hat
Swanson,
one.
the guy who created K-pop,
Yeah.
did submit a language in both cursed
What was
conlang
it?
circuses. One of them was it was an incredibly complicated one that involved like singing different tunes to songs while
Oh.
performing different phonemes.
I think the one I'm thinking about was like, there was one phoneme that's like you go and rob someone's house.
Oh yeah, that's Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. That
Robin
is still
Hood
my
awesome.
favorite one that I've seen.
Robin
Yeah,
Hood
that,
is amazing.
That was my favorite one. Okay. Are the themes optional?
So the word optional is in there. So yeah, you don't have to do any of the themes, but and I mean, like, if you wanted to do a theme from one like last year, I guess you could, but it's not really it doesn't make you more likely to get any kind of special recognition or whatever because it's last year's themes and not this year's themes. But you can make any cursed language that you want. The optional themes are optional, and if you do both themes at the same time, nice. But you don't need to.
What Natwing do we think sounds worse? Ooh.
Oof. Natlang, which sounds worst. That's kind of rough because even a lot of the ones that sound kind of rough are like really cool grammatically and stuff behind the scenes. I don't know.
Yeah. Which one sounds the worst? Ooh. I'm really tempted to say like ASL, but I actually think silence is cool. So I can't say that.
Come on, it fails to even have sound. Come on. Of course it's got to sound the worst. Oh, God.
Wait, but is that even a nat? Like, I don't even know if are sign languages natlings? Like
there are
some,
there
but
are
not.
naturally developed ones.
Yeah.
Like ASL, I would say, is pretty thoroughly like a conlang that has then evolved naturally.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
it was literally constructed by a team of people though.
Yeah.
So it is a conlang, but it has evolved naturally to the point where it is, people wouldn't know that
Yeah.
without knowing about what it means to be a conlang or not, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll Tagalog. I
Really?
don't like the way Tagalog sounds.
Dang. I'm learning.
There you go.
I'm gonna learn. We're learning Tagalog right now.
Yeah. It's a cool language. It's really cool. Like I love the way it like incorporates like the various like Spanish loan words into it and stuff like that. You know, it's, like that's
That
pretty
sounds
aesthetic.
very distinctive.
Yeah. I don't know.
To me, it sounds very like, even though there's no ingressives, it sounds very like aggressive or something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll say like Australian English. For the spelling that we think sounds worse. I believe Chancenar came out to the on recently.
Oh, interesting. Still want to check it out.
A benchmark conlang that meets an example of the requirements. Interesting.
A language. Any of the ones I've already made. There you go.
Nguhstream. No way.
Correct.
Change the module to mod. Nice.
Perhaps.
What is the big lang exactly? Is it the Cool People Club?
Oh my god. It's like it's a group that I helped put together like 3 years ago now when I was making the conlang community Iceberg. And it was a group chat that I created basically as a way for everyone who participated in that Iceberg to, talk to each other, put together their entries for the Iceberg. And after that, it just became just like it's a chat. It's just a group chat with all the conlang or linguistics or world building related YouTubers that we've been able to invite so far. So yeah, good times.
The Cool Kittens hotspot, yes.
Correct.
Oh, Cornish with a K. It has. Oh, the premises. I love things where like you take the mistakes and like make them the language. I love that kind of
nice.
thing. Like
nice.
So creative.
Senior mod.
Also, I somewhat regularly all.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, hey, I got an actual thanks one day for a super chat. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before.
Really?
Dang. Well, I mean, maybe like once, but it was probably a long time ago. I feel like I remember it a long time ago. But hey, there you go. The thanks, the first one in recorded memory. These $2.
Oh my god.
Thanks. There you go. That's how you justify it. Thank you.
What books/other resources would you recommend for a layperson interested in learning about linguistics? Taking a couple undergrad courses, but not more. Ooh. I feel like the conlang. I mean, since you're already viewing this chat, you know about you're in the conlanging world and stuff.
True.
So like obviously like I love the art of language invention.
Yeah.
I love
and the language construction kit.
Yeah.
Like those are great. And like understanding conlanging fundamentally, it gives you a lot of information about linguistics because it just is the art of making languages, and thus, the better you get at understanding how to make conlangs, the more predisposed you're going to be to do linguistics in general. There's like a book, I forgot the name of it. It's got a wheel on the title. It's about Proto-Indo-European.
Oh yeah, I know
Yeah,
that book.
that book is really cool. Like that got me really inspired for linguistics in general.
I feel like because with like undergrad courses and a lot of textbooks and stuff, they're going to be on one specific type of linguistics, like one like syntax or phonology or something. Whereas like with like these conlang books or even like grammars of like reading grammars of languages can just be cool, because it gives you like all everything at once.
Yeah, exactly. I once read like a grammar of Navajo, and that was like that was like early on in my college experience. That was when I was still a math major that I read the grammar of Navajo, and that like with how wildly complicated a lot of the aspects of Navajo are, and like how fusional it is and stuff like that. That got me really inspired, and I learned a lot from that for sure. Yeah. But just literally, you could look up any given language and just type grammar or a grammar of blank, because that might lead you more in the kind of what do you call it? Instead of it being like an educational textbook, like learn blank grammar. Yeah. If you look up a grammar of blank, it'll give you the academic, actual like linguistic fundamentals of how the language is structured and stuff, and that might be a good way to get into things.
And honestly, just Wikipedia. Like, I don't use it that much anymore, but like the first like 5 years or something of my like conlang experience and like linguistics experience was definitely just like me scrolling through a billion different languages, grammar or phonology or whatever on Wikipedia.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Truly.
And like the Conlangery podcast. I love the Conlangery podcast.
Hey, I was on that. I was.
I think I saw.
Yeah. Well, I've been on it twice now actually, because one was for the D&D thing.
Yeah.
And then the other was like the actual interview, which was pretty cool.
It's my dream to be on Conlangery one day.
I mean, you're in the same chat as him, so you could ask probably.
At some point, hopefully. That was like during COVID. I just binged it was my workout music.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
For me, it was Artifexian's podcast. I listened to Artifexian's podcast like all summer long that year. It was a good time.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Dennis says, I haven't played 40K, true. And then Radio Demon, love your channel. Love your Chanel. Thank you for loving my Chanel.
A language made of... Oh, that's cool. Made up of acronyms from other languages. That's sick.
That would be interesting.
Is this phonology cursed? Yes.
Dear God. What the... Is that like 5 tones slapped onto that O? Yeah.
Nice.
Trying to create 4 separate conlangs for the 4 nations.
That's so cool.
That is something that probably helped get me into conlanging, was watching Avatar and seeing the characters were speaking in English, but all the symbols were written in Chinese. But there was but it was also like a whole world, and I was like, wait a second. They're reading the Chinese characters just totally casually and speaking in English. What's happening right now? I don't know. It was probably part of my young brain like awakening to the concept that languages exist.
I'm like a huge fan of Avatar.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I've probably watched more people analyzing Avatar than actually watching the show. I've watched
Definitely
the show probably
overanalyzing Avatar.
Yeah, overanalyzing Avatar. And Big Joel's made videos about Avatar, and like everyone's made, and Hello Future Me has all those videos on Avatar.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So I bet if you pile up the hours of video essays on Avatar that I've watched, it probably outpaces the 3 times I've watched through the show fully.
Definitely. So. Yeah. I was gonna make a video, and still am kind of on like the would have been conlangs of Avatar, not like making a conlang for Avatar. So like you.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. But just like it's interesting history, because like it's interesting how they didn't have the conlangs. I think I remember David J. Peterson at one point, I think, saying that he was like going to, in some sort of semi-official capacity, Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure he said something like this, or he wanted to, or he was talking with people about it. But then it didn't happen because, like, would the show, like, be in not English at all, or, like, would one of them be English? Like, it was a whole thing, so...
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Fair.
Yeah.
ASL sounds like swish, slap, tap, tap, wood.
Nice. Okay. My conlang is English plus a few other languages and a proto-language. Okay.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Interested to see. Plan to be able to write. Oh, ultra French.
Oh, I was like,
to some degree by the end of the year. I can't phonemic nasalization. Don't forget, not just nasalized, but nasal. There's 2 levels to that. Good luck.
Yeah. Are you planning on continuing the conlang tutorial series? I'm not sure exactly what series you mean. I have a series for a posteriori conlang tutorial, and then I have a series for... I have a few, and then I have like a teaching a computer your language series, which I definitely... Okay, and then I have a intro to the Lini, my most of conlang, like, teaching language series. The Lini one, I probably will make some videos at some point, but I don't have any, like, super urgently planned. The posteriori one, I already talked about a little bit, and, like, I have a script for another video. It's just kind of very similar to the last one, so I'm not sure. I probably will do that at some point, but it might be a while. But the teaching a computer your conlang, I might even release today, the next in that series. I have 2 more already lined up, and I will definitely do that series to completion. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to where is... Oh no.
My I love that sound.
I'll give it a... Assuming is a 10, I'll give that an 8.5. There you go.
No, but if you put like 0 and then on the scale, in the mouth, like
yeah.
So it's like 12 or something.
Oh yeah, there you go. So 12.
Or
yeah.
negative
3. Yeah.
Who received a super chat? Your big boy streamer.
Yeah, really. That is kind of crazy, honestly.
Next
in Nguhcraft stream when the last one was January 7th, 2022. Oh man, I would love to do like a video talking about all the cultures and stuff that have developed on the server, but I don't know if we're ready to do like a plotted stream again, because the world is operating pretty self-sufficiently right now.
The Agma Schwa Discord server iceberg video.
Oh god. Oh no.
Seraphim versus Gulptiam. I don't know what Gulptiam is.
Gulptiam is Kat Misberg's one. The Matrix cipher, like the one that encrypts the input information into the output and it comes back correct.
I love
that's
that.
a tough one. Like, I mean, those are the 2 winners so far, right? So obviously they were both given like perfect scores. I don't know. They're classic in completely different ways. Like there's freaking 4 dimensions in Seraphim, and ionizing radiation as a phoneme, and then Goptiam is, again, it's a freaking encryption code, like, but it works too. Wait, I can't do it. I won't do it. They're winners. They're both perfect.
Will you represent?
Will I represent Khajlathia in the first edition of the Nguhrovision contest in Beaufort Amoy later this year? I've seen reference to this. I'll have to see what the exact parameters for participation are, because I do engage in creating music. We'll see.
Democracy will prevail.
Yeah.
What do you think is the least understood aspect of language?
The least understood aspect of language.
I feel like of the major linguistic domains, to me at least, pragmatics seems like the further you go from phonology to pragmatics, like phonology, morphology, syntactic.
The ring, like that ring diagram of
Yeah.
like the pieces of language.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's also kind of like the least used in conlanging as well.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
is also very true.
from all my conlanger censuses or whatever, where I ask like, what's the
Goes, like,
least,
phonology,
what's the least important? They always say pragmatics or evolution,
Yeah.
and then
Or
when
evolution.
yeah, either of
Interesting.
those. And then when asked what is the most difficult part, they almost always say pragmatics or evolution. So it's like,
Interesting.
so I'd say, based on those literal data points of our people, that yeah, pragmatics for sure. And it's extremely vague, the world of pragmatics.
Yeah.
So the
Exactly.
scientific study of it is also incredibly vague, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of developments about it in the future. But yeah, there you go.
Evolution's interesting because I feel like,
Yeah.
like, to me, it's like, I feel like it's one of the most important. But obviously, it depends what kind of conlangs you're making.
True.
Yeah.
I took a broad intro survey course on discipline and then a Sanskrit course. And definitely the Sanskrit impacted my understanding of language a ton.
Oh, is the person who probably said took the undergrad course.
Oh yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, especially, and a Sanskrit is going to be especially good for your understanding of Indo-European languages.
Oh, that's true. Then that book would probably be really interesting.
Yeah.
Magic language, very cool. I feel like is it? I don't know if Mandiko is Cairns now or Cairns is Mandiko, like their channel name.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, that channel has a really cool magic language, I think.
I think there's a ton of ways
There
that
are
you can take
definitely
that.
many magic languages.
We talking soft magic or hard magic? That's up to you. That's up to you.
Harry Potter magic language based on how horrifyingly soft Harry Potter magic is.
Oh god. How many of y'all are neurodivergent, autism, ADHD, etc.?
Is y'all just us two? Do people?
Are you talking? Yeah. Are you, yeah, that's a very interesting way of using the second person plural there.
Yeah.
There are indeed two of us.
0, 1, or 2.
Yeah. I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, well, so I was considered autistic when I was like up to like 3rd grade, and then they gave me like an official test or whatever, and then they were like, well, actually, you didn't score high enough on that test to be officially considered autistic. So there you go. Boom.
It's a spectrum, not a binary.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, there you go. But in terms of y'all, if you're talking about everyone who was on, like, the census, then you can look back at that data anytime you want. It was, like, literally, it was, I think, like 60-something% said yes to the neurodivergent question. So, a lot, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I am also not myself, but yeah, I must switch to my Agma channel.
Okay. Great. The fact.
Tragedy in Cornish.
Oh, God.
Is that the?
Oh no.
That's like the. That's not. I don't want to do that.
Just the nickname of a song almost no one has heard of. Diva. Wait, so you're literally... Oh, so it's literally Korn, like the musician.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
There's a musician called Korn, spelled Korn.
Oh, Taylor Swift language. The language of Swifties.
Swifties.
You only speak in Taylor Swift lyrics, but remastered.
I haven't made a conlang before. I might have some help from my friend who's into it.
That's cool.
Nice. It's always good to have IRL friends who are into it, because that's pretty rare.
That's very impressive, yeah.
My curse concepts are verb congregation, combination,
on purpose or not,
and conservation or conflagration.
Okay, so
okay,
it is on purpose.
Verb congregation.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea where you're going with that, but
I don't even know what
into it.
conflagration means as a word.
Conflagration is it's when something isn't truly an explosion, because for a kaboom to be an explosion, there has to be a sound barrier broken. There has to be a sound wave involved. So anything that goes boom but doesn't create an actual sound wave isn't an explosion, it is a conflagration. That's the scientific term. Or it had flagration in it. It might not be conflagration. I'm pretty sure it was conflagration.
That's verb conflagration. Okay.
What are y'all's favorite non-cursed, non-naturalistic conlangs? I mean, Tokipona's a pretty easy one on that front.
Yeah.
You know, because, you can't say that Tokipona is, like, naturalistic. Of course, it contains words entirely composed out of, like, derived forms of real words, but, it's a mini-lang. And I like Tokipona quite a bit.
Me too.
Yeah.
I used to know how to speak Tokipona. I've forgotten. I really like the writing. I think there are a few writing systems. I think the one I really like is Sitalen.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I like Tokipona.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what to consider the Klongcraft language. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Is this not cursed? Wait.
Klongcraft, like the server where they can only communicate in Minecraft with a voice proximity mod on. I made a video about it like a year ago. It's really cool. It's a server where there's a voice proximity mod enabled, and no one is allowed to write using any existing alphabet, and all you can do is have speakers of this conlang teach new people to speak the conlang in face to face in Minecraft using only words in the conlang and stuff like that. So it evolves naturally inside the world, and dialects have developed and stuff between different groups of people depending on who's teaching and stuff like that. And so it's naturally evolving, but it is a conlang that came into existence in a completely unnatural way.
Yeah.
So that's also really cool.
That's is Vyosa the one that's like exists on a Discord server?
Yeah, exactly.
That one's also really cool. I guess maybe that's even more naturalistic though.
Yeah, that one's more naturalistic than that, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
If today's word meaning start from earlier broader meanings. One undivided meaning. That's a great proto-lang reconstruction idea
there you go.
For a cursed conlang. There was only in the beginning there was one word.
In the beginning there was the word.
And then it splits.
Yep.
That's actually great.
that would be beautiful. Yeah, just to do all the derivations to turn everything backwards. Just
that's like in Tokipona, in the like official Tokipona book. There's like a few short stories at the back that they have translated, and there's the word moo, which means animal sounds. Yeah. And the story is like, and this bird said to King Solomon, and then it's a quote, like it's a quote, which is the story. Yeah. And it's like, and it translates the sentence, and this bird said to King Solomon, and then it's just like, moo, and then that's the whole story, because it's just the bird talking and it's an animal sounds. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Should I mew to look max, or is edging goated? That sounds like you're speaking skibbity lang right now.
Accurate. POV, the first nanosecond into the
No, that will be me.
I want to attend a verb congregation.
Klongcraft is like kind of. It's like the idea of Vyosa, but taken to an extreme where literally you're not allowed to be meta whatsoever. Nobody has written anything down. Anyone who gets caught like writing stuff down, it gets like banned basically. Dang. So like there's no meta allowed. That's what they say. No meta milk. So it's like Vyosa, but it's much more extreme. Like that language only exists in Minecraft right now, and until they conclude this season, however long it lasts, there are no permitted like leakings of the language out into the world. It's pretty cool.
It's cool. Oh, that's my favorite non-cursed, non-naturalistic language, the emoji language. I think there are multiple online, but there's one which I love, which I don't remember the website name of, but it's like the original emoji language, and it's so cool. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
This person was. Those are all the live stream emojis there.
Oh, really?
The default ones that are in like the chat of the live stream or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How would y'all? Yes, I'm talking to you, not chat. Fix English spelling.
Fix English. Oh wait, that's probably what the person meant by y'all before. They meant the chat. Maybe. Okay, maybe. I don't know. How do we fix English spelling? I've thought about this a lot. I have a video coming out about why the diphthongs like I and like in price or prize and mouse or one with the voice constant loud, how they're written in IPA so weird, like with I have a video coming out about that. So I would fix the vowels. They're fixed. The schwa is written with a Y.
Yeah, no, that would be nice.
I feel like the consonants are fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things. Also, like the IPA was made like so like Eurocentrically.
Yeah.
That you could just take the phonemes of English that go into like the like the IPA English phonemes, and those symbols usually aren't too different, if at all, from like the symbols that we'd use for like our phonology. So like just use the long S symbol for a sh. Like the only one that wouldn't really work would be cha, because that's a freaking the affricate combo. Cha and jo would be kind of dumb looking.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you do about that, but you could get pretty close.
Yeah. I think. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh. Sorry. Wait. Come on. You can go on. I'll remember what I was gonna say. How to fix English spelling. Oh, I personally think that, how like in a ton of languages where they use the like English romanization to represent the language, but it's like all these like awful digraphs and stuff, like it looks terrible.
Yeah.
And these are like the real like writing systems of the language, and it's just awful for speakers to type and stuff. Yeah. I feel like people should use numbers. I don't know. My personal opinion,
True.
We should use numbers as phonemes, like an Arabic text slang.
Yeah. Well, didn't like I think the Spanish, when they were trying to write down how the Mayan language worked, they used numbers as like their official IPA characters for their phonetic characters. There's like a whole. I think there's a Wikipedia page about it. I forgot what it was called, but it talked about the numbers like 1 through 5 were all used to describe sounds that Mayan had that Spanish didn't have.
That's cool.
I mean, not Mayan. Actually, no, it was Mayan, because it was whenever they were going into the Yucatan Peninsula that they started making that system. I don't know if they did a similar thing for Aztec, but I know they did it for various Mayan languages in the area.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But I agree. Let's see.
Awful lot of Cornish.
It's back to
That's nice.
I like it. Have you ever tried studying another person's
like to learn? Like oh yeah, Togipona.
Yeah. I've forgotten most of that too, though. But there's that.
Esperanto. I got into linguistics through the Esperanto Duolingo course, as I was telling Agma.
True.
So
very true.
I've also forgotten all of Esperanto. So yeah, but I aced the course back when it was really small, like in like 2018 or something.
Let's see. Languages undergo meaning fusion and fission spontaneously.
Fissional language?
Fissional. It's
That's
a fissional
awesome.
language. Things just split apart.
Wait, that's Sorry, I want to break syntax in my language, in my first common language.
You're adding
break
that to your
syntax.
notes.
I'm too embedded in like reading syntax papers and stuff right now. I just want to like tank it all. You know what I mean? Maybe
And
this will become what I do.
Eternal says, looks like someone forgot to make... Okay, I figured it would do it automatically like it always does. It always does, even for a live stream, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't know that for some reason it wouldn't this time.
Someone being the bot, but usually...
Listen, I was too in the moment of being in the live stream.
That's true.
It's a state of mind. True anguish and hot spot are slang words in a core dialect of English now. Truly, it's insane the amount of phrases that have already come into being. Magma Schwa, my underground counterpart.
Sky. Someone, I was talking to someone the other day, and they like said a phrase, like, I'll call it for the purpose of anonymity, like Green Hill. Okay, they said like the phrase Green Hill, and I was like, that's my street name, and I meant like the name of the street I live on.
Yeah.
And they thought it was like my name, like on the streets, like my street cred. It did not sound like it sounded like Green Hill or something, and I was like, my name is like
your
Green
name
Hill,
on
like,
the streets is Green Hill.
Yeah. Objective criteria to determine what the senses of words are.
Oh.
This is the vagueness that we were talking about before.
Yeah. Pragmatics moment. No. Yes. No. A language is a dialect with an army. I don't know what to say. Like, you know, depending on your intonation, there's technically as many senses of any word as you want. It just depends what meaning people are acquiring out of that sense. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I actually have a video that I've written a script for that has something slightly to do with that. We'll see.
Interesting. Suspenseful. Congregation is when instead of conjugation, you write multiple verbs with different meanings, all which have an in it unmodifiable tense, nice, to approach the meaning and tense you wish to convey.
Oh. The verbs convene, they congregate.
Interesting.
Hi,
What's the
turtle.
deal with the
triple R in There's a few situations where there's 3 R's in Ultra French.
That's crazy.
There's a few of them.
Oh god. For Schwa, you just do 5.
There you go.
Nice.
I'll take it. Hi.
Hi. Combination of the same as congregation, but smush the verb together. I like the word smush.
Smoosh.
Yeah.
Smiley face equals agree / laugh.
Oh god.
I too laugh with my mouth closed.
Clown language. I don't remember. Oh, Lexergy.
Good old
Do you use
Lexergy.
Lexergy?
For that one we did, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, because we had our sound change applier.
Yeah, and I remember that.
Yeah, and it was pretty good. But we have some big plans for the future in terms of that.
Okay.
But yeah, so we used Lexergy for the past couple.
Gotcha.
Good job.
I bounced around between so many sound change appliers, but then I just learned Python.
Yeah.
Honestly, learning Python is easier to use. It's easier to do than learning really basic Python is way easier in my opinion than learning the systems and of all these sound change appliers and what they can and can't do, and
yeah, I guess all you gotta do is have your set of inputs and then just write down the changes to them and then just copy and paste the outputs, right? Right? That's all it takes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know Python, but that makes sense.
Maybe I'll make a video on that. How to make your own sound change applier. Super easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Debian uses Arabic and Indic numbers for their script. Oh, really?
Huh.
Well, Debian.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, Deviant. Wow.
Maldivian.
What language family would that be?
I do not know. Maldivian flight search helps you find the best priced flight tickets for your trip in the Maldives. That's what I got.
I really want to know what language.
Oh
do
my
they
god.
speak? Whoa.
Wait, so it's like it's in Arabic, so it uses the Indic. Okay.
What? Okay.
This is
so
just Arabic.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Okay.
like, what language do they speak in the Maldives?
Yeah,
Looks
this
like
is-
Arabic.
Common language is English.
Okay.
Okay, Maldivian language. Vivehi?
Vivehi, maybe?
Indo-Aryan.
Vivehi. Oh, it's Indo-Aryan. Okay.
Vivehi. That's cool.
Wow.
The Tana script.
All right, we've learned about the Maldivian language.
Cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I will look at it after. I saw the Wikipedia page for semantics. The often disagreeing field of semantics. Yup. Yeah, well, no shit. Tokiyana Sultan. Toki.
Toki. All right. Hey, Okay.
Conservation is when you don't use verbs by the default unless you cannot avoid it. Okay. I mean, that's fair.
You just
Yeah.
conservation is just not speaking.
Turn your stream into a language. Yeah, we have to.
Oh,
I
God.
mean, English. Okay. Conflagration.
Was
Oh yeah, when you entrust your verbs to the Library of Alexandria. That's so great.
Truly.
A language where like you have to
Truly.
like access where like words are physical and you have to like go somewhere to get each word, and then like bring them together. But yeah, I don't know.
A very temporary language where you have to physically destroy each word that you use out of a book,
Whoa.
and that is the total number of words that can ever be uttered in such a
That's
language.
cool. Or like blackout poetry.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Oh, there goes my
Yeah.
bottom. Nice. See you later, Sheikah.
Project the Latin alphabet. Return to glagolitic.
Glagolitic.
Yes. Anglo-glagolitic.
Hey,
Fire.
the Keyman tutorial. Nice.
Super fire.
Condemnation is what happens when you don't follow. Just look at literally
Dang.
every 3-syllable word that's or
Starts with
4-syllable word that
con.
starts with con is,
And the language is just one big con. Okay.
Holy other. Oh, hey, linguistics. How's it going?
Oh. Conlang, where all the phonemes IPA representation don't have a glyph in consolus. I don't. Wait, what is consolus?
Oh, wait, what?
Consolus?
A glyph in consolas? I don't know. I will say I was expecting you to make an announcement after the content. It was too late. I had just resigned to,
Oh my
to
God.
reality.
Thank you, Eternal.
Thanks, Eternal. The
King is live.
No.
Oh, see now there are 4 people. Dang.
Make a Discord chat.
That's
for
cool.
That might be a good idea, actually. Like I might have to make that a reality. Yeah.
Dance of the Diode sent another message about
Okay.
the con language, but then it was retracted because of condemnation.
I don't know what Lexagy is after all this time. I keep hearing the name.
Sound change.
It's a sound change applier. It has like more intricacy to it than a lot of other basic ones.
But it's also more confusing and hard
yeah.
to use, and
Yeah.
more like high-level phonetics, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
there's more complexities to it that make it
Yeah.
kind of annoying.
yeah.
You can just use a goddamn rejects.
Yes. Exactly. One common convention called the verb congregate. That'd be sick.
Correct.
Confoundation. Confoundation.
Phonemic
Nice.
confoundation. Did anyone mention Yes, indeed we did. I didn't know
Yes.
Graham Hill was the person's name, but
Me
yes.
The Finnegan's Wake. I do not know what that is.
I feel like I've heard that name before. I don't know.
Finnegan's Wake.
So maybe not.
Oh yeah, the heavy.
The heavy in the Maldives. Yep.
The Vehi.
The Vehi. Nice.
Stream a bit behind it. Yes, the
It
stream
will
behind.
be. This is being done over cellular signal, so it's going to be more behind than a normal live stream.
Oops.
Yes.
Oh,
also,
God.
we are being a little slow going
Sorry,
through the chat because we're trying to
that's
read
my bad.
everything.
Can you pronounce? Oh, wait. This is worth doing.
Can you pronounce? Oh no. Is that?
I don't know what the symbol above the M is.
Yeah. Is that acute supposed to be a rising tone?
Yeah, maybe they're. This is fun. All right. Contemplation is when you're
God damn it.
sentience. That's sick.
Okay. Yes, you are correct.
Constipation is.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Constipation. Yes.
Can't wait for Nga to be written as. Oh God, is that a
That's
circumflex?
not that bad. That feels like.
Yeah, that's not bad. I could accept that. Neanderthal
conlangs.
based on the consensus.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that. That would be nice.
Conlang that's internet protocol. Oh God. Compilation. That makes sense.
Instead of IPA, it's IPV.
I would so join your webcomics. Awesome.
Do it. I think I might make that happen. You know, because why not?
Condemnation. Yes.
Okay.
Try to translate.
Jess, wait, my BF looks like OMG. Hi, Jess. Meowdy. Oh God.
HTTP.
You're very lucky. I don't know what to say to that. Yes, IP over avian carriers, but it's a conlang.
Nice.
Hey, we actually caught up.
Yeah, we caught up.
We caught up at least to what it
Let's
looks
go.
like from our perspective over the cell
yeah.
signal right now.
So now you guys can tell how far behind. Like,
yeah.
it
Give
is
us
signal
a
wise.
count. Everybody, leave a comment telling exactly how far behind you think we are.
Yeah.
To increase the what is it called? The interaction rate or whatever with the video. Yeah. And now we got a bunch more. The diacritic about the M was a rising tone.
Yeah, and if you're right about the number of the seconds we're over, well, you get a prize because we definitely know that time. 2 seconds. That's not that bad. 32 seconds.
Oh God, I thought I was in like minutes. There you go. See, we're just that powerful. That's all it is. I'm gonna make a chat for Dog Days.
We control time.
That's what I was thinking, Zwar. Of doing just having like a channel in Cord for it. I could make that happen. You know, that would be a cool way to drive engagement to it.
I do not know who Max Turn is.
Let's see. Where does it say
Max
that?
Turn looks like Babalingua.
Oh, I don't know who that is either.
Okay.
Conjugations.
Conjuration.
Yeah, you just make random verb conjugations.
W.
I like it. Certified.
The absolute best way to conlang.
Just randomness. We already have ngart. Well, okay, that's different though. Ngart is for people to submit their own art. This would be selfishly, specifically for me.
Well, no, not selfishly. Other people are asking.
Yeah,
for it,
yeah,
so
that's
it's
true.
like-
That's true. I have been
it's
asked.
the opposite. Do you prefer Pepsi or Coke?
Neither.
Yeah,
I don't drink soda.
Same. I don't like bubbles.
I guess like a few years ago, my friends and I had a whole deal about collecting all of the Mountain Dew, and that's like a Pepsi product. It's like it's under Pepsi, but I never drank it. I would taste one sip of it, be like, all right, S tier or F tier. I can't handle that much sugar and caffeine in one blast. It's too powerful.
Ying. So
The Mountain Dew stream. yeah. Gotta make an updated one of those. Anyway.
connotation is when your verbs are poetic and start using intricate diction in their poems. Nice. I like my meat verb. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Consecration is when incorrect grammar is blasphemous.
Wait, where is that one?
What is the best drink and why is it oil? Hey, you guys, the best drink is one where you could feel the history in it. Nothing like drinking a pint of pure dinosaur.
Verb combustion.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Or other kinds.
Fun fact: Agma's favorite drink is some random Mountain Dew flavor that expired half a decade ago. It is half a decade at this point. And again, I wouldn't say it's my favorite drink, but it was my favorite of the Mountain Dews. It was the only Mountain Dew that I would have been able to tolerate drinking. The Cherry Citrus Game Fuel. That one was actually good. I still have a couple cans of it left. It is very, very expired, so I'm scared to ever drink it again. Let's see. Luchina and Elisa went from Guam 3 all the way to Corneria. 2002. Oh, I saw that. I saw the map of your hike. That's crazy. That's impressive. Has to have been taken a while. And they've had a camel since Africa. I didn't even know there were camels in Minecraft now. I want one. I have a desert biome. And then Kaden says Neanderthal conlangs, based on the existing plausibilities and scientific consensus and what is known about their vocal tract. Yeah, exactly. That would be really cool. I recommend. Condonates in verb conniption, angry sentient verbs.
Sentient syntax and morphology seems very cool. Verb combination. Okay.
Okay. I see how we have
Might
this.
be okay.
You already have sklors.
Compilations when you could only speak in YouTuber clips.
Oh god.
Nice.
And yes, Eternal. I know I still haven't gotten Sklors over to Yuma yet. I gotta take that journey. That's gonna be almost as long as the journey that Elisa and Lucha and I took. Because that's a while. They're in Metropolis, and I gotta get them down to Yuma. This is Minecraft.
Okay. I was like, isn't Yuma
You're looking at me
Yeah.
with such concern.
Okay. Wait, is Yuma a place in Arizona? I feel
Yeah.
like- Okay.
That's what I was telling you. Like, it used to have a
This
port
makes
in the
sense.
Colorado.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
I was going crazy.
No,
I was
but I've named all the cities in my country on Ŋimp after
Got it.
obscure places in Arizona.
Okay.
Like there's a Tempe on there. There's Yuma, Payson.
But Yuma.
Yeah, Yuma with the
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, and he has it written on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
W. I saw a camel on the side of the ride as my mom was taking us to see my grandma. I once saw a camel.
In
Nice.
New York? Wait a second.
Wait
Wait
oh,
a
it's
second.
the same person.
I'm like,
That's
oh, cool. You
crazy.
live somewhere out in like the Middle East. No, oh, wait a second.
Yeah. How is everyone?
Every Young's going pretty good. The hike has a wiki page called Camp. Oh, I haven't been on the wiki in a couple days. Oh my god.
Conforsyllable switching. Conforsyllable.
This
There's a new
oh my god.
of English.
Linguistics gotta go edit. Oh, is that foreshadowing? Ooh.
Dang.
I totally don't know what video you're talking about. Craft sounds enough like Earth for outsiders to think we're crazy talking about it, because it sounds half sensible until you're slapped in the face with something weird. Truly, absolutely true.
Backsplash. I like backsplash.
I like
Great
it.
word.
I like it. Oh god, the
What?
sun is starting
Yeah,
to
I know. I
shine on
can't
us.
like see what.
Oh man.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, we can.
We're gonna let's rotate.
All right. This is the noise of metal chairs. Maybe these are phonemes of a.
Yeah. Make those into a phoneme.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh.
Okay.
Again, very professional setup here.
Yeah.
We're doing great. It's totally not being propped up by a lemonade bottle.
I can't tell if this is better. Actually, maybe. It's just my
a
sunglasses.
little bit.
All right.
The Sibulit Amtashi was fire,
Thank
by
you.
the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes.
How are you?
If you want more Acadian
Okay.
content, I can do more Acadian content.
How are Yuma and Tempe obscure? Well, okay, they're not obscure for an Arizonan or for someone who like frequents Arizona, but like for anyone who's not from Arizona, Like, who's gonna know about those, you know?
Oops, dropped your phoneme.
Of a go confits the store RQ.
The audio is better than the circus announcement.
What? Excuse me?
I didn't notice anything.
Okay.
New speak, but it's a Kwong.
A language where the conjugation and declination is done by changing.
Oh, that's
the font.
fire!
Oh, dang.
Oh. It was like relying on me, like holding the table down. Like,
our table says, somehow my algorithm hasn't given me Simulanger. Who is the stranger? Now is your time to find out.
Yeah, my channel. Actually, you can just look it up and see what it is. I'm gonna, right now I'm doing like computational linguistics conlaying series, how to like teach a computer to do your conlaying. I'm doing a few other series just like continuing that I already have on there, and then I'm also planning some more like linguistics, less conlaying videos. And then I have a cursed conlaying that will probably not go for the circus because I'll make another one for the themes. But I have a little alchemy language video. Then I'm going to do something about the conlayings from this fantasy series, The Sparrow by Mary Doria Russell.
Oh.
Yeah, done. That's what's upcoming. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
God damn it. Verb confrontation is when you come to terms for your disdain for the first person singular.
God dang. Just use the royal we all the time.
There you go.
Courier new. Courier new is future tense or present tense, and then courier is past tense. What about papyrus? You seen the papyrus SNL sketches?
I hate. My friend and I have been making jokes about papyrus like for years before that even came out, because there's a funeral home like a couple blocks down, and the funeral home has all the gravestones written in papyrus. And stuff like that. We were like, what the hell? Why is papyrus in like all these like inappropriate places?
I thought you were gonna say like the name of the funeral on the gravestone.
There's another funeral home a couple blocks south of here where the name of the place, the main billboard, is in Comic Sans.
I was about to say. I was about to bring up Comic Sans. That is.
It's terrifying. It's not good.
It's not like they chose that either, because if all of them are in, that's terrible. Yeah. That's actually terrible. I did change the name from Shmooly Lang's. Yeah. But hopefully people can still find it, especially because I put like previously Shmooly Lang's.
I was more confused who Agma Schwa is than Simulanger. Probably you meant Agma Schwa and not Agma Schwa. Hey, don't forget my son, Goosaba. Don't worry about it.
When you find the area under a verb.
I had to get some soul. They'll go hunt you down. Okay.
Yay!
Nice.
Thank you.
You got him.
Let's go. A stitch writing language. That's cool. Wait, stitch writing like
as in like stitches and sewing, or like stitches on TikTok? Like
I originally thought of sewing, and then I thought like stitches, like you get
like
hurt and you
have
the stitches.
I immediately thought of stitch incoming, like on TikToks when people like stitch a video.
Oh, okay.
You could just stitch together sequences of different people's videos and make the language out of that.
This can be combined with the one about Langtuber conlaying.
Yeah, there you go.
Clips.
There you go.
Verb condensation is when. Verb condensation.
Condensation. Perhaps when when tense aspect and mood markers were far apart in a word, like circumflexed or whatever, and they get mashed together, they condense. Right.
That's cool.
There you go. Cool. Right.
Verb differentiation is finding how often you've used the verb. It'd be cool to make a language where like the amount of like usage or like the place on the Swedish list or something, Scottish list is like some meaningful part of the marking.
That's pretty good. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Will there be more videos than in the past year after CC3? Oh. You left broken.
I was left broken, and then by the time I was done being broken, I was rushing to get all the preparations in place for getting married. So, yeah. I hope so. I definitely have more free time this summer. And again, since it's not going to be as much effort, I say to myself, I don't see any wood to knock on, but I will soon. Yeah, I hope I will be around more often.
Oh yeah, that's my description. Just a monkey simulating, because that is what we are.
That's what we all are.
Yeah. Tell me if you think that's good, I guess. Hopefully it's not terrible for some reason. Hopefully, yes, we should have more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there is a new language video coming out relatively soon.
Ooh.
This is another one that honestly Eternal has done more work on than I have, but it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one. You'll see.
Nice.
Let's see. I've read almost all my college essays at Comic Sans.
That is. Oh, I guess you can't submit them in Comic Sans. You just have to put them into the form. So I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Even good if it gives you motivation.
And wait, what was the one before that? Dance of the Diamonds.
Oh yeah.
My plan worked, and now I have a ton of ideas. There you go. Yes, take some of these insane things we've mentioned during the stream and make it into a reality.
Yeah.
A goblin language with made too many constants. I think you mean consonants. Nice. And now you're on Agma, okay. I'm at the Famil Mart convenience store. What do you want? Maybe some mango iced tea or some fruit iced tea? I'll take some fruit iced tea. Why not? Love me some tea. Ditch the alien bit.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
Can people hear us?
Is anyone still there? Oh, is that a new message? Lemon, did you just now say or is that old?
Oh, there's only 5 people left, which makes sense.
Oh,
I didn't even get this.
We're back. So my phone overheated.
Oh my God.
We were just going, and then suddenly everything just shut down, and it gave the warning phone temperature too high thing, and it literally just shut off the phone.
Yeah.
We were gonna switch over to his channel.
The phone is still incredibly hot.
Jeez, yeah, it is. So I don't know how much longer we could go on this. We should probably give up. But we had a good run anyway. This went on longer.
For them making the next vlog.
Oh yeah. Yep, there you go. Hey. Keep
whatever his channel comes out with, I helped definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. Really cool dino.
A Dymo label maker. I'm thinking making a special wheel. I don't know what a Dymo is, but if it's a label maker that you can customize, that's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, and yes, too much intense heat. This phone was sitting in the sun while we were sitting in the shade, so and it's 109 degrees out, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah, honestly though, we might as well finish it off here because we've already been going for nearly 2 hours.
Yes.
So
see the time.
Yeah. So sorry, hummus, for we're so back. We're not so back. We're so saying goodbye. Oh. Go subscribe to Simulanger.
Yes.
Go on, do it. You know you want to. Yeah, 109 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna blow up your battery.
Actually,
it could.
You have half battery.
It's yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Good stuff.
It was fun streaming.
Yes, indeed. Good stream. Go sub to him. All right. Stream ended. Goodbye. Nga and Simulanger out. Yeah. Bye-bye.